Good morning, 5-minute traders. And every once in a while, there is a stock that shows up and gives us an opportunity to take a stab. Marijuana. You got Vice President Pence out there changing laws or trying to skirt the laws via loopholes. That is the marijuana laws, the states that have made it legal both recreationally and medicinally, which is somewhere in the mid-30s, I believe, the number of states. And basically what he's come out and said is we can prosecute anybody we want, anytime we want, anywhere we want, and even if it's legal in a state, the feds can go in there. So who knows what that means in the long run, but it's in play. Here's a stock which is just had a tremendous run here, and this chart goes back about a year. You're looking at a year here on Canopy Growth Corp, which is a pharmaceutical / marijuana healthcare company. All right. This stock, you can see the volume has really peaked up here the last quarter, really the last half, really from November on. Here in October, the stock was trading around $8, $9, and now has gone parabolic and closed out at $33.50. We did begin a short position in the stock today. Company, just to give you some idea, traded about 1.9 million shares. The average 10-day volume recently was 10.8 million. And the number of shares outstanding is significant, about 169 million. And the market cap is sitting right at $6 billion, folks. That's $6 billion. So keep this in mind. This is, whether it's crazy or not, legal or not, really doesn't matter. I'm a behavioral trader. A couple things that I'll note that are exciting me. We're getting huge volume moves here on the average true range. Highest we've seen. That can't go on forever. In other words, right now it's basically the 10-day moving average on the true range is about 2.5. It's so daily 10-day averages. This stock has been moving $2.50 up or down at a clip, and you can see really this last move from 15 to 30. I think we traded as high as like 36, just shy of 37, or excuse me, just shy of 36. And what I see here also is a momentum waning, and you can see here, this is a daily chart, so these are daily RSIs. You had an RSI back here of 87 back in October. And then we hit a lower high here of about 85. And just as we hit this high here, before blowing out the top, we were at about 83. And then yesterday, as we hit this new high, and today, we actually hit another new high and sold off a little bit. The RSI is around 80. This doesn't mean this is about to roll over, and I always caution and warn people on shorts like this, you have to be prepared for anything. But listen, we're not looking for really anything more than 10 to 20% pullback. 10% pullback gets you back somewhere in the $30 range, which would get you the 10-day moving average right now is right here at about 28. So I think it's very likely that we will see a pull-off. And if we're super lucky, we may get a pullback all the way back to 22. And if even more lucky, we get pullbacks all the way to 15.40. Now, where are you wrong? Well, I think it really comes into managing your position sizing and your risk. If you can, sell, up to 1,000 shares, you may want to sell 200 at a clip as you add into it, maybe every 10%. And then when it starts breaking, and possibly if it rolls over here on the 10, you may want to add some more. So keep this in mind. Again, however you want to leg into this, I think you got to give yourself 3 or 4 legs. And you may have to ride it up to the $40, $45 range even, although I don't think that's going to happen without a pullback first. So that's why we're shorting this. We're looking at, again, this the marijuana stock, Canopy Growth, $6 billion market cap, 169 million shares outstanding. Shouldn't be a problem for most people to borrow. This is important. This is a real company, at least real in the volume, and the type of volume that it's trading is something I think that you can come in and maneuver around and do this. Listen, there's no doubt cannabis and the properties have very positive things coming in the future for people versus opiates in my mind. And I think this will continue to grow. But has it gotten a little ahead of itself? I believe so. Just again in June, this was trading $5. It's now at 36, so it's gone up 600%. This is pretty crazy. $6 billion market cap, and again, I think you've got to take a look at this as a short opportunity. Again, be careful. These stocks can be crazy, and in this environment, everything is off to the races and shoot the moon. But 33.50 is where it closed today. 33.43. We did institute a beginning position, about a 25% size for us, and we'll let you know how this works out. But this is our 5-minute trader idea of the day. Today is the 10th, and this will be for obviously the open tomorrow on the 11th. Have a great evening, and take care out there. Be careful, and we'll see you on the other side. By the way, the point of control on the daily chart is down here at 770. The level above that, this is a daily chart, so this isn't a fast-moving chart, is back here at around 17. So I could see us pulling back all the way there. Even if you look at an hourly chart, and again, has not really begun to roll over. So let's be straightforward on that. But even on an hourly chart, you can see again, comes back to around that 15 to 17 area is where the majority of the volume has traded over the last month. All right. Thanks. Have a great day. I am Matt Davio, 5-Minute Trader. If you have any questions, drop me a line, Matt at OneMinuteTrader.TV. If you're looking for one-on-one education and mentorship, we can work that out where you could buy a package, work a week at a time, or you can spread that week out over the next year as long as you want to put that on the calendar. We can do it, minimum hour to 2 hours at a time. So very accommodating, fits into the schedules very nicely to those that have full-time work and want to trade markets over different periods of time. We can make that work for you. So definitely reach out to us, Matt at OneMinuteTrader.TV.